Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Let me just throw that away so I don't accidentally click on it. I have gone ahead and broken something, and I don't know how I did that. I just noticed that the hydrogen and helium weren't going up anymore. Yeah, I came over here, and somehow this got detached from wherever it was going, and I don't remember where this was supposed to go. I think the issue was the amount of channels, I think, was the problem, but now that I'm looking at that, that's 29. So I could add 2 more channels. I think originally it was like maxed out, but then I moved stuff around, but I don't know how I broke it, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I'll just connect it to there, I think, because we have our drives, our digital singularities for that, so it should just be going to the main network. But yeah, I don't remember changing anything. But oh well. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. I have no idea how long that was broken either. But this should say 31. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. So that's all that back on. Because originally I thought we had issues with this was like shut off or something like that. That I had screwed something up. I don't think that's actually hydrogen. No, it's not. Okay, so I have been crafting up all the parts for the next big batch of crafting for the time dilation field generators. So I should have the majority of this crafted up. I didn't do the ultimate time anomalies. I just finished the Dyson stuff. I set that to craft overnight, and the world's been running for a while, so we have actually built up a bit of power again, which is good, because that was starting to drop quite low, but I think we should be good now. I should have enough that we can do this. Man, look how fast that goes. Boop. That used to take so long. It's definitely... Yes, definitely changing the amount of the recipes is 100% faster, and it's easier for AE to sort out. I do believe there is changes in a upcoming update, though. All right, let me just get that going while I'm talking. I don't, like I said a few times, I don't actually follow everything that is changing about the pack, but I have heard that the number of crafts or whatever is kind of like going to be configurable. You don't have to like go in and change all the recipes again, which would be pretty nice. Because I don't particularly, when I first get like compressing glowstone, I don't particularly want to do 4,000 of them all at once when I'm first starting out, because you don't have that many resources. But so you set them lower, and then you have to go back and like, when you actually have all the resources for it, you have to change the recipes, which is quite time consuming. So if that is fixed, I will be rather happy. All right, so like I said, I'm just crafting this batch up, and then we can do the field generators, because majority of this stuff is pretty simple. The gravitation engines are a bit of a pain, because you need so many. So what is that, 256 we would need times 5,000. I'm just kind of curious what this recipe is gonna... I mean, it's a big recipe. We are talking 3 billion bytes, but alright, it's not the end of the world. And as you can see, we need 495 million copper wires, but it's only 120,000 steps, so... And just kind of looking through here. Yeah, stainless steel. I'm pretty sure I have changed that, but maybe I should have been more aggressive with the things. But ooh, yeah, like dense lead plates. I'll change that. I'll ooh, and these. Anything that goes in the millions should probably change. It just helps the A sort out the recipe. Maybe that one. Cooling core, that's like a crafting recipe, I believe. These are crafting recipes. I think. Aren't they? Oh, that's an assembler recipe. I think I... Yeah, I think I switched those both to assembler recipes. I could be wrong. But I'm going to wait. I don't want to change recipes because it might screw up what we're doing right now with the... Alright, I did do that, but we should change it to a bigger amount. Same with that. Alright, cool. But yeah, let's finish this one up first, and then I will start messing with... Because I don't want to pull the recipes out. It'll screw up and get stuck, and I don't want it to do that. So, we'll come back. Okay, we are chugging along here. We got the Gallifreyan time dilation field generators, and they are at 4,565 left to go. I have started crafting up the next parts of the field generators, and we will get that crafted up. So I just did the infinite space-time boundaries to get those going, because those are... it's not as expensive as the other things. I have run out of optical circuits. We didn't actually craft up enough, unfortunately. I thought I had them all done, but I miscalculated a little bit. So I wanted to get those going, and I think I'll probably do the... No, I'll wait for the... I don't know. I might do the quantum circuits. That is a decent amount, but I was thinking the gravitation engines, just because there's so many of them. You need 256, and then we need, what, 5632. So let's get those going. And finished, yeah. We need 1.4 billion for the 8 blocks of the Stargate. It is just hilarious. These endgame recipes are hilarious. I am kind of curious, like, if I don't think I have my... Well, to be honest, I was just thinking, like, what would a whole Stargate cost? If I could even... Is my base set up to handle a recipe that big? I mean, a lot of the resources are now in infinite storage, basically. So I think if you just build up enough resources, you would get to a point where you probably could. Because, yeah, the vast majority, all the stuff from the Eye of Harmony is all going in digital singularities. All our fluids that we use, the vast majority are now in digital singularities. We haven't broken down all the tanks, but yeah, most of those that we still actually use have just been converted over. Like hydrogen, it's no longer in there. Nitrogen, no longer. Well, is there? I don't think we actually use that. I think we do have a digital singularity. I just never emptied it. Although we do have the thing. I could be wrong. But, anyway, like I said, we might be able to end it. I mean, it would take forever. It could take like days and we'd probably run out of power. But I do think I have expanded the base enough that we could probably start the recipe at least. I don't know. Maybe we'll see in the very end. Now that I've gone and adjusted all the recipes and stuff, it might not blow up my computer trying to sort it out. Okay, anyway, we'll come back and when we get some more of the stuff crafted up. Okay, I was just kind of flying around the base, and I was noticing that the Mega Blast Furnace weren't running, but the Vacuum Freezer was, and I was like, what's going on here? Why do I have an incomplete structure? And I realized part of it, I didn't have this chunk loaded, and I'm wondering if maybe this wasn't... Yeah, the maintenance hatch wasn't chunk loaded. I have no idea how long that has been there or not working. I haven't changed anything. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what it was. So unfortunately, we were freezing our ingots slower than needed to be, but yeah, it's usually not. This is not the backup of the bottleneck. Usually, it's definitely the advanced assembly lines, the circuit assembly lines. That's basically the main what you have to wait for. You can even see it in the recipe, like 4,391. Well, I'm trying to craft all of them up. Now, yes, I know I only have 2 advanced assembly lines. I should have like 8 or something like that. But I just can't be bothered crafting up more of them. It's just a pain. Having to hook them all up and then doing the channels and then setting all the things. We'll let it run. And that'll be it. Okay, chugging along here still, and I had thought about doing this earlier. I was thinking I should just do an advanced assembly line for those. They take 2.5 seconds. So they are... it's relatively slow for that, and it's a bottleneck for the infinity things. I don't really know how many more I'm going to need. I think this is pretty much the end, so I'm like, maybe I don't need to do this, but I did kind of think... I've actually wanted to... I haven't done this before. I was actually thinking, I'm like, could I just like double up on one of the things? I know if I'm crafting up these at the same time, that's going to be an issue, but just thinking, I'm like, this is the same thing. I guess if you have conflicting... I mean, I guess I could actually... I don't think we're going to need any more of these Dyson Swarm things anyway. Oh, not that one. It's this one. Yeah, so none of the things in here are going to conflict. Oh, it's 9. I didn't see that. Whoops. Shoot, that's 8. Do I have a 9? I must have a 9 somewhere. That's 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Fusion reactors. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe if we do this, because this stuff is actually kind of unique for, well, the quantum circuits aren't, but I don't think this fusion doesn't have, so I don't know. Let's do that. I'm getting myself confused here. That one. That one. It makes it look like there's millions of circuits in here, but pretty sure that is just from the crafting before. Although, like, sometimes I'm like, okay, so why doesn't the dense neutronium show it has, but that one does? Nothing in there. I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, I don't think... There's not... None of these items will conflict, so I think we're good. So that, and then... The only thing is, I'm like, does this have 4 or does it have 3? It only has 2. I think that'll be okay. I don't think that'll be an issue, right? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you can do more energy, more hatches on the regular one, but I've never actually tried on the advanced assembly lines because they're they're dedicated, so I'm like, there's no point to have more than what you need. All right. It did fill up. It didn't turn on, obviously, because we have this in here. I probably wouldn't leave this for... Where's the... There. I probably wouldn't leave this if I was crafting up other stuff, because then it might cause issues. Where is the... Under here? There it is. But like I said, I don't think we're crafting up any more of those. Where did I go? This one? Yeah. All right. So it didn't... I wonder if it's because of this. Do we think it's because it has 2 hatches? I'm pretty sure I put everything in there correctly. It should have the right tier. Let me, did I put the right? Yeah, I did. All right, let me double check this. Okay, I did double check it, and it doesn't appear to want to start, so I am wondering if possibly having things in the stocking hatch, which you don't need, although I could have replaced those first and see if that was what it was, but I am kind of wondering if it's the having those in the thing. Although it does say, for some reason that one pops up, but the other ones, it doesn't show like the amount. Alright, well, I was kind of curious if that was the problem. Now we'll know for the future if we ever need that. So I'm thinking maybe it's this. Just having extra hatches is actually not okay. I didn't think that was going to be a problem, but like I said, I have never actually tried this, so... Alright. Now that is 100% the recipe, and I have... What? Why aren't you working? What? What are you doing? Unless, unless, like, it hasn't... No. Because the 9 items are in there, the 2 items are in... Alright. I am... This one's, I'm not actually sure why this isn't working. There's the UMV wireless energy hatch. UMV wireless... I should have just built a new one. But I was thinking, oh, we don't need it. Okay, I just noticed that as I was placing these, you put in the first slot, which goes... Well, actually... it might not pop up if there is a second one in there. But since I removed all the other ones, now it's showing up wherever we're putting it. Alright. Like I said, I've never, like, actually changed any of these before to, like, a different... Or tried to do 2 recipes on one. So, the only one I'm a little surprised about is this one. That one seemed to... That one seemed to work. Alright. But I heard you! Okay. No, I'm actually, now I'm legit confused why this isn't wanting to work. Maybe if I do that, put it back in. I literally... Now I've completely switched it over to the exact... the exact thing. What is going on? Why don't you want to work? Just work, dang it. That's all I'm asking. Just work. I mean, it's literally 100% the correct thing. I have the right size energy hatches fine. What is going on? Okay, this legit. I just pulled the recipe over from there too. I didn't even change the recipe or anything. These aren't capped. What are you doing? Why aren't you working? Wonder if I need... Why would I need a different energy hatch though? That doesn't... Be right back. Okay, now this got even weirder. I decided, I'm like, okay, we'll just redo the craft. I'll start it up. Maybe something went wrong. And I emptied out the drives, and then I put the drives back in. And then all of a sudden, there was 21 types in the thing. And then I was like, oh, well, what the heck is that? So I put them in the ME chest. There's nothing in the drive. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's anything in this. It's not showing up there at all. So that's weird. Maybe something just got screwed up when I removed the... What is that? What's going on there? Why does it say there's stuff in there, but there isn't? Alright, I am officially confused what's going on here. I'm like... No, the world's not lagging. Alright, well, this is very strange. I broke something. Apparently, we have broken something. I don't know... Has anyone ever seen that? Like, stuff in a drive that there's nothing in the drive? Very weird. Alright, so the amount of time that I've spent trying to fix this, I should have just left the dang thing. Oh well. Alright, we'll put this back. Alright. So, I'll just try to manually craft those, I guess. How many do we need? 8,478. Let me try to craft up like 1,000 first. Or 100. Why doesn't this one want to work? This is so weird, unless it was so... No, it wouldn't have been so quick that it would have... Alright, I am 100% completely confused why this does not want to work. Now it's showing all the... Yes, the items are in there, the fluid is in there. I have quadruple checked that I have everything correct here. Did this? Is that the problem? Do they all have to be in the first slot? Man, now I'm getting annoyed. I just want this to work. Do they all have to be in the first slot? Is that what's going on? They have to be in the same slot. Is that what it is? Maybe they all have to be in the same slot. Alright, so at least we got it to work. Alright. That was interesting. Like I said, I've never really attempted to do this before, so I was kind of curious, and now I already forgot how many we needed. Is that right? 837 something? 8378, yeah. All right. But anyway, that's why I wanted to do this, because now it's just a couple ticks as opposed to 2.5 seconds. It's much quicker. But boy, that took me way longer than I thought that was going to take. All right, so it appears they have to be in the same slots. Although I did put them all in this. Did I put them all in the second slot? I don't remember. The first time I did it, I don't remember if every single one was in the same slot. I think I put them all in the second. But I don't know if it will actually work with the recipe in. Actually, you know what? Let me do this and see. I'm just going to throw one of these like in the stocking input hatch and see what happens. Like if I put this, is that going to break it or something? I don't think it would. No. I wish I could go back and see if I... Like if I had put all the ones in the second slot except for like one, I put in like a different... Although maybe I... This one might have been not in the second. Okay, anyway. Well, we got it working. That was way more complicated than it needed to be. Oh well, it happens. It's crafting. Okay, we are done with those, and part of me kind of wants to double test the if I put the fusion reactor recipe back in there. If I match up like all the stocking input hatches, I kind of want to see if it works, but I'm also kind of like, I don't even want to mess with this anymore. Because that was kind of driving me nuts. So I'm probably just going to remove it and throw it over here in case we need any more. Pretty sure we're not going to need millions of those again, because I think that went in it was part of the other... Yeah, I've already crafted them up. I was like, I couldn't remember if I had used them. It's in this recipe. That's right. That's right. Because I remember crafting them all up. So that's why we had that advanced assembly line. But all right, so we got 1,469 more to go with that. I could actually start doing these now. Actually, how many? Like I could just start getting these going. Uh-oh. Okay, we don't need that much Shirobon. But we do need some. I just don't have it running because it still causes some annoying things. And it like goes through the stellar plasma mixture like really fast. So because I have this sped up so fast. I could even speed it up faster if I wanted, but it just drains that plasma stuff. Alright, so maybe I'll just start the like 2,000 of it. Just to get it going. Most of the stuff is crafted up, but not all of it. Also, I think maybe I should have waited. That might have been a bad idea. Oh well. Okay, anyway, we're getting this crafted up. We are just chugging along, and we're almost there. This is basically, once I get all these fill generators crafted up, we will craft up the rest. Oh, we do actually need quite a bit more. No, actually, it's not that much. We only need 88 of these. That's the expensive bit, but yeah, we do need some Shirobon, so we'll let that run for a little while. But yeah, basically once we get these done, that's it. We're done. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.